Okay guys, I'm really excited about this particular video because finally I have reintroduced the spell checker into the Ultimate Ebook Creator, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the spell checker. Now I must give a shout out to my good friend Marcus, who's been bugging me. So Marcus, if you're watching this video, this one's for you, buddy. I know you kept on bugging me saying, dude, when's the spell checker coming? So anyway, I spent some money, and I did make you guys a promise, so here we are. I have integrated a really good spell checking component. It was a little bit expensive, but I need to give back to the community because all of you, my customers, spent the money, and I did make you a promise. So here we go. We've added the spell checker into the Ultimate Ebook Creator, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to use. Okay, so when you're actually adding content, you'll see the editor, and then you'll see the toolbar here. Right here is all the spell checking options. So you see this little icon with the ABC and a check mark or a tick mark. You click on the drop down. Spell checker is enabled by default, and then you have these various options which we'll go through. So when you start, the spell checker is already on, and it will check your spelling as you type. So when you do this, it'll draw a squiggly little line underneath the word which is misspelt. So as you type, just like in other applications like Word and stuff like that, you'll see this. So this is a small test, right? So you see that it does that, and then you can go ahead and change this, and you can do, you can correct it as you type in along. But if you have something like this and you want to correct it, you can actually click on the word, right click, and then just below these standard options you will get the suggestions, if there are any suggestions, and then you will get if you want to ignore it, then you can also ignore this particular word, or you can ignore all of these words inside this content. And right now this add to dictionary is grayed out, so I'll show you how to add your own dictionary. And once you've added a custom dictionary, you'll be able to add words. So for example, right now the word ebook is not in the dictionary, so if I right click, I should be able to add this word to the dictionary. So I'll show you how to do that in a second, but let me just show you the other things that you can do. So in order for me to do that, I just need to bring up some text. Here I'm just going to cut and paste some text because I don't want to add it in. Now this is for most of you using this component, you'll already have a book, and if you want to check the existing spelling on this chapter, you can do one of two things. One is a visual check. So if you want to check the spelling on here, you can just go click down, make sure it's enabled, and then you can just say show misspelt words. So when you click that, all the misspelt words according to the dictionary obviously that you've chosen will show all the misspelt words with a squiggly line. So let's create some more. So you'll see something like this, right? And then you can always switch that off if you want to. So you can say don't show me, and they'll all be switched off. The other way is if you want to see and actually correct the words, you can just go click down and you can say spell check dialog. So the spell check dialog is going to show up here. Now if I just scroll it down, it's going to go out of my recording area, but let me just show you this word knitting, that's my name. It will be highlighted like this. Okay, so you've got a visual cue where it is in the content, and it's also going to give you the sentence that it appears on, and then these are the suggestions, right? And right now the add to dictionary is disabled, and I want to add this into a dictionary. So let's go ahead and actually add a dictionary. Okay, so in order to add this dictionary, what we need to do is we need to go into the options, and by the way, these options are also available from the main menu. So let me just click on options and I'll bring this dialog, and then we can add in the dictionary. So we go to dictionary, and then we're going to click on user dictionaries, okay, and then this dialog pops up, and now we'll create a new dictionary and just give it a name. So I'll just call it knitting dictionary, right? So it's just my dictionary. So I've added that and I've enabled it. I'll click OK, and I'll click OK here, and now this option is enabled, so I can now add this word into my dictionary, okay, and now it's gone. So now it's recognized, okay, and obviously this one is the word not, which is not available here because I just made that up. But what you can do is you can just basically ignore it once, and then we can come back to this, and then this one was yours, so your is here. I'll click on change. Let me see if I can show you that changing. So it changed it, and now it's telling us that all the spellings are, it's all complete. So we'll click OK, and that's done. So those are the ways that you can basically change your spellings. And again, the options dialog box is also available here. So before we clicked on here and we selected this options, you can do the same thing by clicking on the spell check options, which brings in this dialog, and then you can always add in your custom dictionaries like we did before. So I added this new dictionary here, okay. So that is the way that you use. Now let's go ahead and show you how to add your own dictionary. So if I go in here and if I click on check spell dialog, right, right now I'm using the English US dictionary, but I also have the custom dictionary which I added. And what if I'm French or German and I want to add in my French or German dictionaries in here? So I'll show you exactly how to do that. What you need to do to install another dictionary of your choice is to go to the browser and go to this URL, which is www.textcontrol.com/ and then you can type in en_us/downloads/dictionaries. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to flash this on the screen below so you can see it, somewhere down here I would say. And so these are all the dictionaries that this control, and this is the control that I actually bought. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to scroll down, and as you can see there are lots of dictionaries that are supported in these different languages. So we're going to pick the German dictionary. Okay, so what we need to do is basically drop that down, pick the German dictionary. So I'm going to pick German. Okay, and once you pick that, what's going to happen is it's going to ask you to save. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click save, and let me just resize this dialog. Okay, let me just resize that. I need to go to so I have a folder called spell check languages, and inside that I've already created a folder called Germany. Okay, and you can do something like this too. And if you double click on that, I've already gone ahead and actually downloaded the zip file, which you can see here. So I'm not going to do it again, but that's something that you want to do. You want to download the zip file, okay? And once you've done that, let's go back into the folder. So let me just go into the folder. So here's my folder, spell check Germany, and I'm going to basically right click and I'm going to say extract here, because I've got WinRAR installed. Now you can use your standard unzipper or WinZip or whatever comes with your operating system. So basically in this case we have two dictionaries, and what we need to do is we need to put these dictionaries into your installation folder. So Ultimate Ebook Creator was it was installed in the following directory. So let me just bring that into this. It's quite a small window, okay, so bear with me. But C drive, so we've got C drive, then program files. We go in program files and we scroll right down to the bottom where we says Ultimate Ebook Creator. We go in there, again go inside, and now in here we have this folder called Dictionaries. Okay, so we need to go inside that folder and we need to put our files into this folder. So by default we get the US dictionary, English US. What we need to do now is we need to basically drag these into here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click, and then we're going to take this .aff and .dic file. I'm going to right click, I'm going to select, well, you can't see it, but I'm actually doing a copy. Okay, so I'm going to copy. Alternately, what you can do is you can just basically drag this into this folder. So let me just do that. I'm going to drag it in, which basically copies those two files. Now I'm going to go back up and I'm going to go into this other folder, and once again I'm going to highlight those two files and then drag them into this installation folders dictionary folder, right? So now inside my installation folder, okay, we don't need this anymore, so I'm just going to close this down and I'll stretch this folder out. So as you can see, inside my Ultimate Ebook Creator folder, I have another folder called Dictionaries, and you want to place all your dictionary files in this folder, okay? And then what you need to do is you need to restart your Ultimate Ebook Creator. So let me just close this down, and let me just actually, I've never done this, but let me see if it actually picks it up. So I'm going to go into Options, and then I'm going to go into Dictionaries and see. Okay, so it hasn't picked it up, so you need to basically exit this. So I'm going to exit this. I'm going to say File Exit. I don't want to save, and what I'll do now is I'll bring up the Ultimate Ebook Creator again. Okay, so I bring that back up here, and let's go back into the editor. Okay, so I'm going to go back into this editor, and I'm going to go to my options, and I'm going to bring that in, and I go to Dictionaries, and now you see our dictionaries, right? So we can basically pick the dictionary we want, and the way we do that is, say if I'm going to let's say I want to I'll make some typos here so it will actually kick in. Now if I go to spell check dialog, okay, down here we've got the suggestions dictionary. So now here I can pick any one of these dictionaries. Okay, so here's my German Frami and then this German DFEW. I really don't know what they are, but anyway, so that's how you pick your dictionary, and then accordingly will show you the suggestions straight away. Okay, so that is how you use the dictionary and spell checker, and how you install a new dictionary. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.